Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another update for my project polish for you. And even though I missed about a week and a half to 2 weeks of being able to really do my nails because of the hospital and the recovery afterwards, I'm still happy enough with the progress that I managed to make, so let's jump into that. Starting off with the one that I have the least progress to show on, this is the China Glaze white cap kind of topper that I've been working on. I do have it, I don't know how well you guys can see it, on top of the Periwinkle shade right now. I feel like I'm really close to being able to make a new mark, but if I do right now, like you guys know the drill, it will become one thick mark. Now this is starting to get a little bit more goopy, and I have the feeling that it just kind of sticks to the edge a little bit more, so it kind of like slants in and it is not as high up in the middle as it is towards the edges, if that makes any sense. So I guess if it wouldn't have been as goopy, I might have been able to make a new marking, but I'm kind of hesitant to put in any type of thinner in here because it's still going to take me quite a while to get through this, and adding more thinner means I'm also having more product to work with, and because of course I only put on like a layer as a topper every single time, I'm not putting multiple layers of this on my nails. I just know it's going to take me quite some time, so I'm really hoping to get this one out at the very least in the first half of this year. I know there's not a lot left in here, but I don't want to set a goal for any sooner because I don't know if I see that happening. Anytime I've been wearing the Periwinkle shade or the Lilacism shade from Essie, I've been putting this one on top of it, except for the first times, because I just wanted to kind of get a feel for what these shades actually look like without putting a topper on top straight away. So I've used this one, I think, on my toes twice, and I'm talking about the Periwinkle shade now. I've used this on my toes twice and on my fingers twice. I think something like that. Lilacism I think once and twice, but like one of those times would have been without the topper on top. Anyway, yeah, I guess that kind of gives you an idea of how often I've actually used this one as well, because of course when I've been using the It's Not Rocket Science shade, I haven't been putting this one on top. Anyway, I've talked about all the other shades now without actually showing you them. Let's say I've got about like 6 uses or so on this one. Maybe 5. I don't know. Not as many as I would have liked to, but that's that one. Then moving on to the shade that is on my fingers right now. This is the Periwinkle shade. It's called Secret Peri-Wink-Le. That's what it's called. So this is from China Glaze, and I really like this color, and as one of you guys pointed out last time as well, it is actually kind of the Pantone color for this year as well, so the perfect pick in that regard. I didn't even think of that yet. I did make the tiniest bit of progress on this one because, like I said, I've used this at least 4 times. It's still moving pretty slowly considering I've used it 4 times, but as you guys know, these bottles are pretty big. And also this is still a pretty thin polish. Like it's fine with 2 layers, especially if I put a topper on top of it. So it just is not moving as quickly yet, but I did manage to make progress, so I'm excited about that, and I do really like the shade. So that's 2 wins to me. Then the Essie Lilacism shade, I wasn't really expecting to be wearing it too much, but I've actually been really loving this one. So it's been difficult for me to stay away from it. This one like is also pretty watery still, so sometimes I do need 3 coats of this one, especially when I was just wearing this one on its own. But I did manage to make some progress on this one as well. I think I've used this 3 times, maybe 4. So not a huge amount yet, but because this bottle just is a bit thinner, I feel like, than the China Glaze one. I'm always confused because the Essie polishes, like, these are 15 mils and this guy is 14 mils, but I really feel like the China Glaze ones are bigger, but probably the glass is just thicker and they're like fooling us basically. Anyway, I made some nice progress on this one. I've been really liking what this looks like with some, like, even when I'm wearing like this green sweater, for some reason I would always like to see this shade with it. I don't know what is causing that, but hey, it works for me. So yeah, happy to have this in, and definitely looking forward to applying this more and more, especially when we get into spring at some point. So That's that one. And then lastly, we've got Orly, It's Not Rocket Science. And even though I also managed to make progress on this one, I do have some really nice progress on this guy. Definitely have been focusing on this one the most. It's been on my toes at least twice. I don't know how I've been able to do that in a month's time. Anyway, it's been on my toes twice. I've worn it on my fingernails at least 3 or 4 times. Yeah, it's like I haven't been at the hospital for some reason. But yeah, I made some nice progress. I was hoping to be at about half of what was left. Didn't get all the way there, I feel like. So I'm really gonna have to work on this one in the upcoming month and see if maybe I can actually roll it out. Because that would be really nice. Would mean I can roll in another like more springy shade as well. I've still got some Catrice polishes that aren't huge that I maybe could roll in to like keep up the progress and like actually work on something that doesn't look like it will never be finished. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this, although I do really love this color, and I still do, even though I've been wearing it for a good time. This was on my nails when I was in the hospital as well, and multiple of the nurses gave me compliments on my nails, so yeah, that was nice. But anyway, still a little bit of work to do on this one. Maybe I can do it this month. Maybe it will take me 2 months. Let's see. But as you guys can get from that, this will be my focus shade. Very much my focus shade for the upcoming months. So I'm definitely hoping to make some really nice progress on it. If not, just finish it up altogether. And I will, like, I know I said my goal was to be able to make a mark on this every month. I didn't manage to do that this month. I will be able to do that next month. That's not even a goal, that's just a commitment. And then Lilacism and Periwinkle I'll just be playing around with, and hopefully be able to put some more focus in on once I have finished off the It's Not Rocket Science shade from Orly. And yeah, that is it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye!